everyone, here is our midweek message for Wednesday the 1st of September. Can't believe it's September already. And today's message is from the Oracle of the Unicorns deck. Okay, so thank you for being with me. I'm just going to connect with these lovely cards and then we'll see which one contains our message for today. I stand before you, the divine, and I ask that my ego is put aside so that I am a pure, angelic channel for our midweek message through one of these lovely cards. Thank you for this message being easily understood by all of us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the cards now and we will see which one contains our message for today. So, thank you angels and unicorns for revealing the card that contains our message for Wednesday the 1st of September. I was going to say August then. It's definitely September. Okay, compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. Okay, compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. Okay, I hope you can see the image on that card. It's so beautiful, but it's quite faint, so I'm not sure how well you're able to see it. Okay, compassion is a word that keeps coming up. For those of you who are in my Jo Dance Ascending with Angels private Facebook group, I share messages in there for us every morning. And recently I just keep getting the words love, kindness, respect and compassion. The words just keep coming up. And they're words that we're being given to help us right now, especially as many of us are finding perhaps certain things challenging at the moment. Many of us are being triggered about different things. I'd laugh because that's myself included. I was triggered really strongly a couple of weeks ago, and there are some people around me that I know who have also been triggered by things quite strongly, quite deeply, and myself and these other people included, usually we're able to, very quickly be able to view things from a higher perspective and it doesn't really shake us that much. But recently the thing that triggered me really shook me, like really shook me. It knocked me, it shook me. I was surprised by what had happened. It wasn't something that I had anticipated happening. And I think that's probably why it shook me, because I kind of wasn't prepared for it at all. Obviously there was learning in it for myself, and for who else was involved. There always is. And the way I was able to help myself was to view the situation with compassion, to rise up above the kind of the triggered response that my physical body was feeling, to rise up above it, to ask what the learning was for me, and to ask what I needed to do to be able to lovingly release this and to be able to move on. What was it showing me? What was it a mirror for? And compassion was definitely up there as one of the ways that I could help myself. We don't all have the same beliefs and values. We don't all have the same responses to things. And sometimes, even when we are sharing with the most love and with the most integrity, this can still trigger other people. because for one reason or another, it might not be in alignment with what they think. And this was what happened in relation to what triggered me. But I was able to, from a higher perspective, I was able to see that this is obviously what was going on. Obviously in this certain example, we weren't aligned in relation to this one thing. We're aligned in many other things, but in relation to this one thing, this one aspect, we weren't in alignment. I was able to view with compassion. I was able to forgive myself for anything I'd done to contribute to anything that was being responded on any level, anything in any way less than love, because that was my genuine intention. Ho'oponopono is coming to mind now. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I used that as well. I used many tools and techniques. It was a big trigger. And it shook me up for a couple of days, actually, to be totally honest. That surprised me. I brought in angels, used my tuning forks, used my crystals, all of the things. But we're being lovingly reminded, even with all of the tools and all the techniques, we are human. We sometimes will be shaken. Sometimes we will be triggered. And so this is a loving reminder for us to be gentle with ourselves. So it says, compassion, be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. Yes, I knew I was coming from a place of light, but I was able to see the light from the other person eventually, even though it didn't seem to be light that was being projected at me in the instance I'm relating to. But I get it, totally get it, from a higher perspective, with love, with compassion. I totally get it. It's just something we weren't aligned with in that moment, and that's all it is, and we can let it go. You know, we can be thankful for the learnings, thankful for the blessings. You know, what was I being triggered for? What was it that I needed to learn? You know, what was this? In what way was this a learning opportunity for me? And sometimes when we're so badly triggered, we're like, I'm not even, like, that's not even funny. You know, clear off with all that spiritual stuff. What's the learning for me? But actually, when I was able to kind of calm down, when I cuddled my crystal, when I called in my angel, it's like, okay, if this were to be a mirror for me, if this were to be an opportunity for me to learn, to evolve and grow, what is it? What is it that's triggering me? And what do I need to do to be able to lovingly release and to move forward? So yeah, it's all about compassion. I've shared so many messages in relation to compassion at the moment. Being gentle with ourselves, being honest with ourselves, and remaining to be authentic in the face of adversity. I think I mentioned that in our video message last week, and I think in another message as well recently that I've shared. There's all sorts of stuff going on at the moment, and it's very easy when everything's just going along all smoothly, all in alignment with how we'd like to be living. We're receiving responses from people all in alignment, and it's all lovely and everybody's happy. But it seems that for many of us at the moment, we are being triggered. Stuff's happening that we're not necessarily in alignment with, that we don't necessarily resonate with, and so we're having to find the tools and the techniques to be able to comfort ourselves and to be able to work through this. So the answer is compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. So thank you for taking the time to watch this midweek message. Thank you for sharing your reflections beneath this post if you would like to do so. And I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Take care.